everyone, and today I want to do a favorite authors video. There's certain authors that have impacted my life phenomenally in the way they write, and I just want to talk about them. So today's video is on one of my favorite authors of all time, Kingsbury. I'll be surprised some of you guys that watch my channel talk about her from time to time, and I'll read her books often. First, I'm going to try to show you all the canned books that I own. I own some on my Kindle as well, but I'm just going to show you the physical ones I have, which I have a lot. And some of the books I'm going to show you, there's an order to them, but some of them aren't in order because I've taken them off the shelves, so I've been rearranging my shelves. But I have a lot of her books, so here they are. I'm going to talk about It's the Bridge, and this book is fantastic. It's more like a Christmas read. Bookstore, flood, and it floods a bookstore, and there's a lot of their books in the bookstore. It's like a mom and pop type bookstore. It's a really small bookstore, and also people aren't going to the bookstore as much because of the way the world is changing. E-readers are out, you can get books online, different places like that. So it's part about that, and it's also part about this this man and this woman, and how when they were younger they were together and they used to go to this bookstore all the time when they were younger and read, and they kind of grew apart. So it's both of the stories and how they interlink. And it's going to be a movie. I'm so excited. This is somebody to be on the Hallmark channel. So I'll link the Kingsbury. She has a website. I'll link that. She has a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'll also link her website down below, and she has a Facebook group, reading group. It's a lot of fun, so I really recommend this. The books, I've given a 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5, so I won't check the rating because it's going to take me a while to go through Goodreads and look at those books, but all her books are either 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 stars, so I really recommend this. The book I have is The Chance. Look, it's fantastic. I think some of these are signed. Let me look. This one's signed. I had the pleasure of meeting her twice. I met her at Barnes & Noble's when I was in college, and that was awesome. I remember when I found out about it on her Facebook page. She'll post where she's going to be at different events and stuff like that, and I ended up looking at her Facebook page one day, and she was like, I'm going to be at this Barnes & Noble's, and I was like, I need to go. And so I was able to make it, and it was such a blessing. It was so awesome. She's such a woman of God. And she's such a really nice person, and so it was awesome to get this signed. The book I read as well is Divine by Kingsbury, and I really like this cover. Her publisher, they did a lot of new covers on her older books, so I just like this cover a lot, and I read this book a couple of years ago, modern retelling of her story, and it's such a good book. I remember crying, and it's a beautiful story. There's a lot of sadness in this book, like what the characters go through, but it's just a wonderful story, and I really recommend you pick this up. I read this book as well. Next is 15 Minutes, and this book is awesome. It's about music. I'm a musician, so it's awesome. It's about this guy, and he goes in a small town, and he auditioned for a show that's similar to like The Voice of American Idol. Like, it's that kind of similar show, and he goes and auditions, and he gets in the show, and it's about how the show kind of changes him, and he's a Christian in this book, and how his beliefs are challenged by what the producers want him to do. But it's just a really good book. It's also signed as well, and this book is awesome, and I read it last year. I think I read this book last year, so I really recommend you read this. The book I have is Like Day and Lion Dust, and this is a movie as well, who adopt this kid, and then later on the biological mother wants the child back, and so it's that whole entire struggle, and it's a really, really nice book. I just read it recently, but it's been out for a while, but I just read it recently. But this book is the book, one of her books I haven't read, and this is Shade of Blue. It's Waiting for Morning by Kingsbury. I haven't read this one either, but I'm really excited about this one. Second book to this is A Moment for Weakness, and that's on the other side of this room, so I'll put a picture of it on the next slide. And so that's the second book to this one. It's actually a trilogy. It's Halfway to Forever, and I am so excited to read this, and it's gonna be awesome. I have a standalone, and it's just between Sundays. This book, It's Just Beyond the Cloud. I don't really want to spoil it for you, so I don't want to tell you what it's about, because I believe it's the book after this one. So, like I said, I really recommend this book. This next book is This Side of Heaven, and on her website, I think it said it's a friend of the two books I mentioned first were part of the Cody Cunningham series, so I don't know. Like the characters, some of the characters might overlap in this book, but I'm not 100% sure for this book. Another book I've heard I haven't read, but I've heard wonderful things. It's called Unlocked. I really thought I should read this book. These next two books by her I haven't read, and they're standalone. So this one is Where Joy Came to Stay. This book is Where Yesterday Lives. The next series of books is one of her most popular series. It's a series called The Baxter Family, and then there's a series that comes off of that. So it's a lot of books, but I'm saying so to you. So the very first book I read by Kingsbury is this amazing one, and this is Redemption, and I love this book. This is the first book of the Baxter series, and the really cool thing is it's Kings and Gary Small, who's I think he's like a marriage, family, Christian counselor. This is where I started with her books. So you can start here if you want, or you can read other books as well. Next book in the series is Remember. We'll link her on her website. She has a section, it just says like books, a section of her website, and it'll have a listing down, a PDF on all the books she has in the order they're in, which is amazing. So I won't tell the books I'm missing in the series. I'll list the ones I have. Is within the same series as Return. The next series also involves the Baxter family, but I didn't actually read this series. I ended up skipping it, reading another series that I haven't read, but I'm definitely going to read this ASAP. So this is in the Firstborn series. So this is Fame, Forgiven, Found, Family, and Forever. And these were the books in the Firstborn series. I actually didn't read these either. The series is called the Sunrise series. So this first book is Sunrise, and these all carry over the Baxter's family as well. So this next is Summer. Third is Sunday. Fourth is Sunset. This next series of books I did read, and I love them. Next series of books, it's a Above the Line series, and this series is the Flanigans, but they're related to the Baxters. Like I said, the cousins of some of the family members in the Baxters. So it's the Above the Line series. Take 1, take 2, take 3, and take 4. So fantastic is this series. The Bailey Flanigan series, it was amazing, and I'm missing the second book, but I'll tell you what it is, because I know exactly what it is. So the first book is Leaving. The second book I'm missing, which is Learning. The third book is Longing, and the fourth book is Loving. So these are phenomenal. I highly recommend. Next two books are in a duology. So the first one is Even Now, and I love this book. So fantastic. I think I have a review in this book in my channel. So if I do, I'll link in the description below. Next is Ever After, and this is like a continuation of the story. So these are fantastic. I highly recommend these. It's a series that I have not read by her, but I really need to read it. And it is about 9/11. This book is One Tuesday Morning. The second book has an alternate title. I think the new title for this book is Remembering Tuesday Morning. But the edition I have is Every Now and Then. And it's the same cover. So if you see this with Remember Tuesday Morning, same cover. The cover is exactly the same, except the title is different. Last book is Beyond Tuesday Morning. So next two books in duology, because I haven't read these either. This is A Time to Dance. It's A Time to Embrace. So this book is actually not a novel, it's a devotional, and I love this book. It's Miracles at 52-week devotional. And what I really like about this book is the devotionals are short. I actually would say were longer. That's how good they were to me. And each week it's kind of like, it's like a little snippet from one of her books, and then it brings in biblical passages and different questions. The next two books are the same book, Angels Walking. This is the hardback. This is the paperback. I have two because when the first book came out, I pre-ordered this one. And then Karen and her team, they are amazing, sent me this book. So this one's signed, and the hardback isn't, but I want to keep both because they're both amazing. So the series is about angels and how God sent a team of two angels, so two people, two angels down to earth, and they helped guide humans to go in the right direction. It's phenomenal. I really recommend this. It's the second book in the series, which is Chasing Sunsets. It's another series which I love, have got me so much closer to reading the Bible, make the Bible feel a little more alive to me. And the first book is The Family of Jesus, and the second book is The Friends of Jesus. So what these two books are about, I can tell you what these books are, no spoilers, is this one is Jesus' family, talk about Jesus' family. So people talk about in this book is Joseph, Zachariah, Elizabeth, John the Baptist, James, and Mary. And it's so amazing. And the next one is The Friends of Jesus. It's Friends of Jesus. And the people in this book are Simon, Martha, Jairus, Mary Magdalene, Peter, and John. So this was fantastic. I chose this one 5 out of 5 stars, both just for finding this video. Thank you so much, Kingsbury, for following God's will in your life and writing these phenomenal inspirational books. They've changed my life. They've changed so many of your readers' lives. I just like each time I read one of your books, I know I'm going to be changed. That maybe it's even from you guys. I highly recommend you pick them up. Even if you're not Christian, pick them up. They're not preachy at all. Like, they're not, the characters are not perfect, which is I love. Like, the characters are real humans and real people, and it's amazing because I know as a Christian I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not anywhere near perfect, and it just, reading her, when I read her books, I could see myself doing that. I could see myself doing this, or I relate to this character. And they believe in Jesus Christ and God's sins, and they believe in God just as I do. And it just I really recommend her books. And like I said, I'll link all her social media down below, and her Facebook page. She also has a Facebook book club, online book club. It's a lot of fun. Every couple months we have an online book club thing, and so that's awesome. I think we've done Angels Walking, Chasing Sunsets. I think there's only 2 online book things that what she does awesome. She have like the 6-week thing, but we're always posting things, having a lot of fun, and it's a great group of like 1,000 people, so it's a lot of fun. It's free too, so so once again, thank you so much, Karen, for writing your amazing books, and keep writing.